Hur? Lite solen äntligen.
Maybe you can ask the people who understands English or better speak in Sweden or...
Ja. Det kommer bli så här att jag ska presentera Déjà vu by-projekt på svenska. Men det kommer bli en till person representant. Okej, Swedish better. Så hon ska prata på engelska, men jag ska försöka att få korta och se den bästa punkten på svenska, så det kommer att bli inte problem. Annars, om det kommer att bli frågor, okej, English och Swedish. Svenska och engelska. Så vi ska försöka på båda språk. Okej? We will try in both languages. Yes. Så kommer ni få frågor. Så ni kan gärna skriva och vi ska svara på dem efter presentation. Låter bra? If you will have any question, you can write here and we will answer for all of you after the presentation. Is it okay? I think so. Yes, thank you. Hello, hello.
If you have some questions, you can even start speaking if you want to ask it fast or something. Don't hesitate to ask. It will be, we'd like to make it more like a discussion.
Om du bara undrar någonting snabbt så du kan fråga precis nu till vi väntar till de andra kommer. Så det är bara skriva eller säga. Så. Annars om det finns inga frågor så kanske vi kan börja, eller hur? Så, vi börjar här. Först och främst, jag heter Victoria och jag kommer att vara med er idag på översättning. Så vi har här Leila som är en representant från Déjà vu by-projekt. Hon ska prata engelska. Och vi har Global Seminariets direktör Andrus Kaminskas. So can you just say hello, guys?
Hi, everyone. Really happy to see you here, and I hope you will like this presentation.
Hello, it's very nice that you're gathered here, so many people. Best wishes from North Cyprus. We're here, it's like spring or summer. So, well, we are waiting you to come here. So have a good presentation.
Thank you. Så, vi ska börja nu. Här på sliden, ni kan se allt på engelska. Annars för de andra, jag ska översätta på svenska. Så varför norra Cyper? Det ska jag förklara för er idag. Först har vi klimaten. Det är mer än 300 soliga dagar om året. Hönt, eller hur? Det är en lugn miljö utan stress med en väldigt nice, that's right. En väldigt låg levnadskostnad. Så du får en hög livskvalitet. Cyper är även kallat för tax haven som är viktigt att veta. Där skatter är väldigt låg med begränsad kapitalvinstskatt och låga bolagsskatter. Engelska språket talas även väl i Cypern utan problem. Sjukvården har en hög standard och jämför man med de andra länder så är vården väldigt billig. Norra Cyper har även en låg brottslighetsnivå. Så, security country. När du köper din fastighet i Cypern får du och din familj det enkelt att ansöka om uppehållstillstånd. Next slide. Leila. Dessutom är vi jätteglada att informera er att norra Cypern just nu ligger på den första platsen för infestation av fastigheter som ligger nära stranden. Och det är information enligt Forbes artikel som ni ser här. Så det är bra investation i 2021. Så, se artikel. Next slide, Leila. Tack. Så, Déjà Vu By-projekt byggas av ett pålitligt företag som har funnits i 18 år. De har byggt och sålt 27 olika projekt som inkluderar mer än 1500 lägenheter och hus. Next slide. Så här visar vi hur några av dem ser ut. Som ni ser har företaget väldigt hög standard och låg erfarenhet. Next slide. Yeah. Det finns från studielägenheter till villor som inkluderar bassängen, gym, jacuzzi och mycket mer. Just nu byggs 8 nya projekten och en av dem heter Déjà Vu By som ska presentera Leila just nu. Leila, thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Leila, and I'm very, very excited to tell you today about our project called Déjà Vu Bay. It's actually our newest project, very ambitious, our most ambitious project so far, so I'm always very excited when I talk about it, and I'm very happy to share information about it as well. So after almost over 18 years of our experience in construction and development industry, we decided to do something different and take a step further, create something that no one has offered in Cyprus before. So we created this eco-wellness concept, and there are many aspects to it, of course. We will talk about it in more detail over the course of presentation, but in general, just think about it as a beautiful project on a seafront location with amazing views and a spa center that doesn't have any equal on the whole island. And it's going to be like a one-stop shopping center of anti-aging and beauty wellness programs. So welcome to Déjà Vu Bay.
Som vi hörde just nu, det är en av de första projekten som koncentrerar sig på eco-wellness i hela Cypern med massa spa-behandlingar och terapier. Déjà Vu By har en jättebra anslutning till allt. Den röda punkten, det precis här ligger våra projekt. Och som ni ser, det är 3 minuter till supermarket, 5 minuter till apoteket, runt finns massa restauranger och barer. 8 minuter till Corenium Golf Resort som är jättepopulär. Och det tar bara 30 minuter till Kyrenia stad som är en av de finaste städerna i norra Cypern och jättepopulärt bland turister. Det finns 2 flygplatser i närheten. Det är bara 35 minuter till Erkan flygplats och 1 timme och 10 minuter till Lamaka flygplats. Tack, Leila. Thank you, Leila.
So I would like to just add a couple of words as someone who has lived in North Cyprus for many years. I'm a local. I love this place so much. And of course, Kyrenia city needs a special bracket just for itself, because we can see that in the latest years, there's more and more people who want to be outside of the city, so far away from the busy traffic, from big crowds, from all the noise, but at the same time, they want to be close to all the facilities, entertainment, shopping, market, restaurants, and everything that big city can give you. And in this regard, our project is located just perfectly, because it gives you a beautiful natural location, so you feel close to nature, but at the same time, you're very close and you have access to Kyrenia. And it's one of the biggest cities. It's actually the main city of North Cyprus. And I will give you a simple fact that proves this point. It's that out of 54 5-star hotels in the whole of North Cyprus, 46, so more than 80%, is located actually in Kyrenia region, because we have such huge tourist attraction, business attraction, medical and educational tourism is very developed as well. So because of this, the project is located very, very beneficially. And of course, one more point to say is that it's very close, just 5 minutes to Corenium Golf Resort. And this golf resort is professional PGA golf court, and actually it's quite famous. It's number 42 in the list of European golf courts. Every year they hold international tournaments. We have people who come just because and specifically to play golf here. So it's a really beautiful place, and just having a facility like this in the area immediately brings the prestige of the whole area up. So we're really, it's really nice to have it close to us. And now, time to talk about the project itself, of course. So the heart of Deja Vu Bay is going to be its spa. We're actually planning to have 1,000 square meter facility dedicated to the spa. And the main idea, the main point of this thing is the anti-aging and wellness programs. And the strong point is that except for the usual facilities that you usually expect from the spa, like the massage rooms, for example, or some beauty procedures, we're gonna have so much more than that, something that no other spa in Cyprus is offering at this moment. And why we can offer this? Because we have very strong operational partners from European countries and from Israel. So we're gonna offer a whole array of different beauty and anti-aging procedures that's gonna help you keep young and feel well. So maybe you can even live like 100, 150 years, who knows? So let me tell you a little bit more about our partners. So one of our operational partners is actually a company from Israel, and they specialize on cryotherapy and on hyperbaric oxygenation procedures. So what is that? Because fancy, complicated words. So cryotherapy is like a special camera in which you get affected by very, very cold temperature. It actually goes down to minus 170 degrees Celsius. That's very low, but for a very short period of time. So it's like 3 minutes. And the benefits of this are amazing. It stimulates your blood flow, the regeneration of your blood cells and your skin, of course. So it's also very good for muscular and injuries. So these procedures are very popular with women who want to stay young and beautiful. I hope that men join this trend as well. And of course, it's very popular with the sports people, as it helps them to kind of recuperate and get back in shape faster. The other procedure that these partners are gonna offer is the Hyperbaric Chambers. And it provides similar benefits, but in a different way, because in these chambers, you get 16 times level of oxygen compared to like normal everyday life. And this helps you become younger and healthier from the inside. So on the level of your cells, and even stem cells, you become rejuvenated. And this is something that has not been offered in Cyprus yet. We're very excited to bring it to the island. Victoria?
Som ni hörde, Deja Vu Bay projekt, det är typ kommer att bli en stor sanatorium med anti-aging services för att man kommer att bli yngre och ska få bättre hälsa och så vidare och så vidare. Så det kommer att vara den största anledning för människor kommer att välja att leva här eller även hyra just den fastigheten. Så det är viktigt att betona här också att företaget inte bara bygger fastighet utan tar även hand om din uthyrning åt dig om så önskas. Så du får 80% av hyran, resterande 20% betalas för underhåll av lägenheten. Deja Vu-projekt Bay är en lönsam investering, eftersom värdet på fastighet kommer att stiga upp och som du vill hyra ut din lägenhet sparar du både tid och pengar då de tar hand om det och dig. Här vi har på sliden lite informationen vad det som inkluderas. Så projekten placeras på en bra plats mellan bergen och havet och kommer att ha en inbjudande strand med massa av aktiviteter. Det kommer även finnas olika typer av pooler som till exempel Infinity Pool, Olympic storbassäng och värmepooler inomhus. Dessutom massa spa och hållhärdbehandling som vi pratade innan, samt gym, yoga, meditation, torrbastu, ångbastu, jacuzzi samt cryobastu som är minus 75 grader. Fina restauranger med gott mat, barer på stranden, minimarket och konferenssal med upp till 150 personer. Tack Leila.
And I need to tell you one more operational partners of us. I would like to introduce them. These are our partners from Iceland. And they have been running a very successful business for over 9 years. They have offices, of course, in Iceland, also in UK, and in LA in USA. So what they do is they extract collagen from fish, and then they use it for different purposes. For example, they inject it in your joints, and you can have them flexible, and it reverses the aging of it. I believe if you love tennis, you probably feel the effects of it over the years, and procedures like this actually help you kind of fight with these negative effects. Another way to use this is to stimulate your hair growth. This is very popular with men, of course with women as well. And there's many different ways to use this collagen that comes from fish in a very natural way. But because I would like to stress the point that we're actually more than just a development company, just a construction company. Over 18 years, we actually have grown and we have expanded, and now we give you a full service. So we take you at the airport, we bring you to the project, we prepare the apartment for you, we manage it, we maintain it, we provide housekeeping services, key holding services, paying the bills. So whatever you need here, we can organize it for you, and even if it's a boat trip or a guided tour, all these things we can offer. So it's like a one-stop shop. You don't need to go anywhere else. We take care of it.
Så det kommer bli också massa aktiviteter som klättringar, dykning, man kan fiska, cykla, leka med barnen, ta det lugnt ute, simma och så vidare och vidare. Next slide.
And of course, when we're talking about healthy lifestyle or about eco-wellness, we cannot not talk about food. Food is like we are what we eat. So this is a very important factor as well. And again, in Deja Vu Bay, we wanted to do something more than what we usually do. So we're not just putting a usual garden, but we're putting an aquaponic garden. And that's going to be the first aquaponic garden in the whole North Cyprus. Next question is, of course, what the hell is aquaponics? Because usually people aren't familiar with the term. I haven't been familiar with it before we started this project as well. So it's actually a very ancient technique that we borrowed from the ancient Aztecs. So centuries ago, we took this technology from them, we improved it with modern science, and we are introducing it in Deja Vu Bay project. So how aquaponics works, it creates sort of a cycle between the fish and the plants, and they help each other with nutrients and growth. And the result of it is that you have a completely organic, beyond organic food. And it's completely natural. It doesn't need any pesticide, chemicals, no nothing. And because we're in Cyprus, if you come here or if you have been here before, you probably know that food tastes here completely different, and tomatoes taste like tomatoes, apples smell like tomatoes, because apples smell like apples. So the food here is full of taste because the sun here is so strong, the air is so clean. So we have like the perfect condition for creating something like this. Victoria?
Alltså Déjà Vu By-projekt är miljövårdsprojekt som satsar på organiska produkter från akvaponikgården som ni hörde just nu. Det är en av typ naturlig cirkel som hjälper till för att produkter smakar så gott. Next slide.
And of course, since we have all of these aquaponic farm, we have organic fruit and herb garden. So of course we have to put it to use. And as we told you, we're for healthy lifestyle. So we want to actually give the service to you. And what we decided to do is we're building a restaurant on the best part of the land. It's going to be in the front part of the project because we decided that this best part with amazing views of the sunset and the sea, it just cannot be belonging to only one person. It has to belong to everyone. So that's why we are putting a restaurant with a pool in the front section, and we actually have a lot of experience with running our own restaurant chain. We even have our Michelin star chef working in one of them. They're very successful, they're very popular, they attract people from other regions, from other projects. So they're quite busy and they're active and open all year round. Victoria?
Så restaurangen ligger vid den perfekta platsen i områden, precis ovanför stranden med utsikt mot havet. Så alla som bor där kan komma och njuta av den utsikt. Och det är viktigt att påpeka här att företaget även har egen restaurangkedja och en av dem har fått en Michelin-stjärna. Next slide.
And now let's talk a little bit more in detail about the project itself. When we were creating the concept of Déjà Vu Bay, there was one important condition that for us it was a must. We wanted every single person in this project enjoy the beautiful location because it's seafront. And we wanted to ensure and guarantee that every single owner here will have uninterrupted open sea views. How we achieve that is we're building it on 5 different terraces, and Victoria will explain this in a little bit more detail.
Så projektet är byggt på 5 terrasser och inleder i 3 delar. Så på den första numret som ni ser ligger restaurangen och infinity-bassängen. Men nummer 2, där kommer att ligga villor, hus. Nummer 3, det är vår plats för bungalow. 4, det kommer att bli 2-3 rumlägenheter. Och på nummer 5, det kommer att bli studielägenhet och en rumlägenheter. Där i mitten vi kan se Olympic simbassängen och under det kommer det finnas spa-procedur, den anti-aging centrum. Så vad är det som är jätteviktigt att påpeka här? Att varje fastighet har helt öppet havutsikt. De ligger så att höjdsskillnad mellan fastigheterna är från 3,5 meter till 8 meter. Så ni ser allt helt öppet. Dessutom byggs byggnaderna max i 2 våningar. Så resorten blir lugnt och trivsam. Tack Leila.
Okay, so there's going to be a total of 229 different units in Déjà Vu Bay, from studio apartments to villas. We'll get into more detail a little bit later, but there's one more point that I need to say. here is that this area is actually very, very special, and so special that we started calling it a golden coast of Cyprus. Why? Because it has very strict building rules, and this actually benefits anyone who buys property in this region. Why exactly? Because you cannot build more than 25% of the land. We decided to take that percentage even lower. Out of 108,000 square meters, we're building only 11,500 square meters. So the rest is the communal territories with the pool, with like park and landscape areas and the farms. So we decided that we want to build a very green project, and also with many more communal facilities for everyone to enjoy. And another important thing is that here in this area, it's called Esentepe, and it's located to the east from Kyrenia city. So here in this area, you cannot build more than 2 floors. So 2 floors is a maximum you can do. So you're never gonna feel like you're very crowded, like it's a very busy region with too many buildings and no air to breathe. So here you will always have a lot of space, a lot of light, and a lot of greenery. And now, oh, sorry, Victoria, yes, go ahead.
Som precis Leila sa, så det kommer bli jättelugnt och trivsamt område, eftersom det kommer inte finnas så många lägenheter eller huset. Det är mest kommer att satsa på gården, platsen runt och plats för lugnområde. Tack Leila.
So now I think it's about time we actually start talking about specifically about the properties. I think everyone has been waiting for this. So I would like to start with studio apartments, and we are going to have 4 blocks of them, 128 units in total. And there's actually a story behind this as well, because as you can see, when we were creating this project, we were thinking about every single little detail. So the reason why we decided to put that many studios in this project is because we're expecting that this project is going to have longer operational time than most of other projects. So usually, of course, as in any sunny place, the busiest months are the summer. And here in Cyprus, we have a very long summer, which is like 5-6 months. But because in Deja Vu Bay, we're going to have this amazing spa with all the procedures, we're going to have all the covered facilities. And because winters in Cyprus are very mild as well, we're expecting that the project will be busy and popular for at least 10 months a year. And also, we have 2 more very strategic, very important partners. They come from Switzerland and from Netherlands. And what these companies do is they organize different tours for groups of people. Yoga retreat, anti-stress, anti-burnout programs. They have agreements with some medical insurance companies for organizing such tours. And they used to bring all those people to European countries, to the south of France, to Spain, some other destinations. But because in latest years, they have been, the costs have been increasing and increasing, making it not so profitable anymore, they decided to restructure the whole business and make it more cost efficient. So what they're doing is they're bringing this business to North Cyprus, and we are going to be their strategic partner on the islands, and specifically in Deja Vu Bay. So all these people that come for yoga retreats, for special eco-wellness programs, and think about it, it's not 2-3 days, it's usually 1 to 5 weeks. All these people will be coming to Deja Vu Bay. So we have a question, how to accommodate them? Because, you know, it's fun to be with friends, it's fun to explore the islands, to learn something new, to try new dishes. Cuisine here is very interesting. But at the end of the day, you want your privacy. No one wants to share a room or an apartment. And the solution to this question is studio apartments and 1-bedroom apartments. So we're expecting that they're gonna be very, very in high demand and bring very high rental returns. And as you can see right now, our studio apartments, you can imagine something like a hotel room, only bigger, because standard hotel room is about 19 to 22 square meters. Our apartments are 33 square meters, just a closed area. Plus you have the terrace. And they're gonna have its own fully fitted bathroom and a small kitchen as well. And next, we would need to talk about one-bedroom apartments. So there's gonna be only one block here. I'm showing it to you on the screen with 24 units. And there will be two options. You have an option of a ground floor unit with 50 to 55 square meters, or a penthouse unit. And these are actually the biggest one-bedroom units you're gonna find on the market. Just the closed area is 75 square meters. And the best thing about it is that for any apartments, doesn't matter if it's a studio, 1 bed, 2 bed, 3 bed, if we're talking about an apartment on the ground floor, you're gonna have a terrace that's not included in your closed area. It's additional because we want you to enjoy the sun, the fresh air, the views that we're working on so hard. And all the penthouse apartments that are gonna be on the second floor, they will have a balcony plus a private rooftop terrace. And you can see here just how amazing your rooftop terrace can be, because it's not just additional space to sit and enjoy the sun. It's more than that. You can put a pergola, you can put a jacuzzi, you can have your upright garden. So even if you have a penthouse, you still can enjoy your own little garden as well. Next, I'd like to talk to you about 2-bedroom apartments. So we're coming forward closer to the sea, and the privacy level increases. So 2-bedroom apartments, there's going to be only 3 blocks of them. And you can see that each block has only 6 apartments. So 3 on the ground floor and 3 on the top floor. And here, even in the design, you can see how we're really putting the eco-wellness concept to work, because we're using a lot of natural stone. We're using a lot of natural wood elements in the exterior and in the interior. And there will be high floor-to-ceiling glasses to let all the sunshine that we have a lot of that in Cyprus, and we want to let it all in to welcome it in your apartment. So you feel like your house is very spacious and light. And again, it's very spacious from 85 square meters, just a closed area. 3-bedroom apartments. So here it's almost actually like a cottage. Why? Because in the whole block, you only have 4 apartments. 2 on the ground floor, 2 on the top floor, over 100 square meters, just a closed area. So it's almost like owning your own house. And you're gonna have premium quality finishings here. So we actually have a separate department, our after sales department. It's a separate team that has only one goal in mind. Their goal is to help you get the apartment of your dream. So it will help you choose the floor tiles, the style of your kitchen, the type of the worktop you want. Do you want this natural stone wall in the interior, or you prefer like more common style? What colors you want, what style you want, what materials you would like to see, feel, and touch. So they're there for this purpose specifically, so you can truly make your house your own, your style. Now we come to bungalows. This is actually one of the most popular choices. And just in a second, you will understand why. So imagine you have a view like this. Amazing, isn't it? So bungalows actually combine best of 2 worlds. They combine the privacy of a house, and we call bungalows single floor villa. So they combine the privacy of the house with the access to all the facilities. You're gonna have your beach in like 1-minute walk. You're gonna have the restaurant. You're gonna have this amazing spa. And if you want, you're also gonna have your own private pool. That's optional. You decide if you want it or not, but you're gonna have your own plot 400 square meters, just your land. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, again, amazing views. I'm sorry to say, but you cannot choose not to have sea views in Deja Vu Bay. This is a must. It counts for every single unit. And finally, there's an option of villas, which is 2-floor houses. Here, it's like a little heaven for those who like a lot of selection and options, because you can choose between 3, 4, 5 bedroom villas. Total area is different, the location, you can choose your views, location, the pool, and everything. And we actually have a lot of experience in building other projects. As Victoria probably mentioned, we have like over 27 projects that are already completed. And we have apartments, we have villas. So there's a lot of room to play around, and I'm sure we can offer you something interesting. Victoria?
Så här kan ni se den underbara utsikten som syns från alla Fastigheter. Ni såg precis just nu, eller hur? Det är fantastiskt. Och vad är det som är viktigt här? Betona vad sa Leila, det är att varje fastighet ska få en egen plant och terrass också. Fastigheter har takterrasser dessutom, så med en fantastisk utsikt som du kan njuta varje kväll, en perfekt samlingsplats för grill eller andra festligheter, eller har eget små gård på det också, så det kommer bli lite mer privat plats. Som ni såg också, designen i själva fastighet är jättefint och satsar ganska mycket av de naturliga produkter, men ni kan själv välja vilken design som passar det bäst. Så här är inga problem med detta. Och annars, ja, de har ganska mycket att välja, från studielägenheter fram till bungalow och villor. Så hoppas vi kan hjälpa till att välja den bästa du behöver. Thank you, Laila. Next one. Så här vi har den köpprocessen, hur det ser ut. Först man betalar 2000 euro för att reservera din lägenhet. Sen betalar man 30% under de första 4-6 veckorna och får ni kontrakten för er lägenhet. Resten betalar ni under 30 månader med 0% ränta, som är viktigt. Det finns 2 alternativ. En av dem är att man betalar varje månad eller varje kvart. Eller så väljer ni att betala för varje byggnadsdel tills fastigheten är färdigbyggd. Det är viktigt också att informera att resorten planeras vara färdigbyggd slutet av 2022. Tack, Leila. Så de mest avgörande punkterna varför ni ska välja Deja Vu-projekt. Först och främst det är perfekta plats. Öppet utsikt från varje fastighet med egen gård och terrasser. Bästa spa med anti-aging program. Massa aktiviteter som kommer ni att få där borta. Organiska produkter från akvaponigården och fint restaurang. Bästa pris från 46 000 euro med avbetalningsplan på 0% ränta. Låga skatter och uthyrningstjänster. Låter det bra, eller? Leila? Så nu det är bara till er vad ni vill investera i. Studentlägenhet, 2-3 rumlägenhet, bungalow eller villas. Jag vill kanske här lite berätta, den 1-rumlägenhet, det är penthouse som kommer att ligga över studieappartement som sa precis Leila i presentationen och kommer ha en eget tak med terrass. Så precis. Nu här, vi har jättebra erbjudande. Köper du en fastighet i mars så får du hela veckan att vila i en av våra projekt som finns i närheten. Jo, mars speciellt erbjudande för er. Tack allihopa. Så här vi är klara med vår presentation och skulle vilja gärna svara på alla frågor som ni har. Så skriv gärna. Ja, annars. I think we have some questions.
We have some in the chat. I think
Yes,
they're in
some in the
Swedish, so I would need your help, Victoria.
Yes, we will put in the chat. Jo, så kollar vi.
Helene, could you please help us to read, because some in English, some in Sweden is difficult to understand. Could you help us? I tried to translate, but Google Translate didn't help me enough.
Okay, I'll
Yes.
try. I'll do this for you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm used to English, but when I write very fast, it goes. Yes, it goes like not so well. But okay, I must have the text in front of me here. It just disappeared.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Yes, the location. I mean, the North Cyprus, you say it's near a golf court. And
Correct.
where is this golf court?
So it's located on the north coast of Cyprus. And if let me try to go back on our presentation and just show you the beginning of it. So there on the map, I can show you our exact location. But in general, it's a region called Esentepe, and it's just to the east from Kyrenia city that I explained to you. So just a second, please. There it is. So this is the map of the Cyprus, and here you have like a big red spot showing you the location of Deja Vu Bay. North coast, just 5 minutes from Kyrenium Golf Course, and about 25 to 30 minutes from Kyrenia city, which you see here.
Yeah. Is it near the mountains in the back?
Yes, the whole Kyrenia,
Yes.
actually, if you, the whole north coast of Cyprus, it's like a riviera. So you have the mountains close to the sea. So you have the beach access and the mountains as well. And it's actually quite a popular activity here, especially in the winter season. People go picking mushrooms, picking lavender or asparagus. So it's quite popular. Other people just go for like vacation and like sport activity.
Okay. Yes. No, but you said, and then the next question was how you pay, but now you said how the payment plan was in the end. Because I heard 80-20, but that was wrong. Yes.
Just 30% is the down payment.
Yeah.
This is where we sign the contract and the property is actually registered under your name. So it's officially starting to belong to you. And then the rest, you have several options. It's a very flexible payment plan. No interest is going to be charged. And you can choose, you can pay according to as construction proceeds. Our after sales department would be reporting to you with photos and videos. For example, they say, we completed the foundation. Please, can you arrange the payment of this amount, and so on. Or you can pay monthly. For some people, it's easier. They just know that every month they have to pay a certain amount, or every 3 months. So it's completely your choice.
But you need an attorney also.
We always prefer to work through attorneys.
Yeah.
Why we do this? Because we want interest of both parties to be protected. Basically, us as the company, you as the client, you will have an independent attorney. They're gonna guide you through the whole process, from your reservation deposit to getting all the paperwork and title deeds under your name. They're gonna teach you about the taxes. They're gonna first of all, check all our documents, our portfolio, and tell you, okay, yes, this is a good company. You can buy from them. They're trustable. They've been on the island for like 20 years. So it's safe investment. So this is why we always advise to go through a lawyer. We think it's in your best interest.
Yes, of course. Yes, thank you. And the other question I had was, what was in this aquaphonic, the water?
Okay, let me
Another
share a different screen because we have actually several graphics. It's very interesting actually. So just a second, please. Let me share a different screen for you.
I can put the video on for a second.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi. So, thank you for the translation. Can you see the screen now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so this is a very simple explanation of how aquaponic actually works. You don't need soil. Why? Because Aztecs and Mayans, they used to live on like top of rocky mountains. They didn't have much soil to cultivate. So they created this whole system, and you can see how the fish, they create some waste as any living being do. And this is actually like nutrient, like food for the plant. So the plant processes, clear out the water and give back the clear water back to the fish. And the cycle continues like this. So they kind of complement each other, the fish and the plant. And you can eat both the fish and the plant in the end, but we plan to kind of focus on the plants mostly.
And the fish, are they in a bigger area in the tank? I mean, do you know, I'm close, you know, everything in nature. That's holy for me, you know.
I know, and this is actually the whole concept of the project. They're gonna have like long rows of fish tanks. So like, believe me, fish are gonna be happy.
Yeah.
Hopefully the plants will be happy as well.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I took a picture. So
you're welcome. I mean, I can even share more graphics with more description as well. Let me try to send it in the chat so you can save all of that as well.
Okay. Yeah.
Now back to our presentation.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Do you have any other questions as well in the meantime? Or
No.
anyone else? Welcome to join.
Someone else have a question, I see. Yeah.
Asa is asking how much is estimated full cost to buy a garden studio or one-bedroom apartment. I'm happy only to get an estimated price.
Okay.
Prices starts, so maybe Leila could explain more, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
So prices for studio garden apartments are actually amazing. It's 42,000 pounds. In euro, it's about 48.5, I think. So 48,000 euros, and you actually get an apartment. So of course you will have some taxes, but these taxes are not payable immediately. The only tax you have to pay right away is 0.5%, which is stamp duty, to register the contract. The other 8% is going to be payable at the end of construction. So think about it as a delayed cost, like two years later. Or it depends on you, and your lawyer can consult you what's the best way, depending on your preferences. Additional to that, you would have the connection fee, which is 1,500 pounds, and the lawyer fee. So all in all, immediate cost would be between 50 55,000 euro, but this is including like the lawyer cost, the transformer fee, the stamp duty. This is a very rough estimate, but the cost of just the apartment is just 48,000 euro, and it's seafront. Like you cannot get closer to sea in Cyprus. So I think that's amazing. These are very competitive prices actually. And the reason why we can offer good prices is because we're a big developer. We're building several big projects at the same time. So we're bringing our costs down just because of the scale of our operation. And this is what makes our prices competitive. And for one bedroom apartment, if it's ground floor, which is 55 square meters, the starting price is 69,000 pounds. In euro, that's about, it's about 80,000 euro.
Yes, and we have one more question. Let's say, how much can we rent one bedroom, I think, for? What is the price? What do you expect customers can get for it?
Okay, so for studio apartments, our estimate is between 250 to 350, depending on the season. For one bed, it's of course going to be higher, so it's going to be approximately between like 350 to 450. That's per week, I'm saying. And based on our experience with other projects, we're looking on average to 20-25 weeks per year of rental. So 20-25 weeks multiplied by like about approximately 300 pounds for studios and 400 pounds for one beds. But there's one little thing that I need to say. We're expecting the Deja Vu Bay is going to be more popular, not just because, well, naturally popular because it has beautiful location and all these facilities that I've described, but also because we have these partners that specialize in organizing trips and tours for groups of people. So there will be several, how should I say, channels of tourists coming to Deja Vu Bay. That's why we're thinking that actually in this specific project is going to be higher than 25 weeks per year. It's probably going to be more. But our motto as a company, we don't like to overpromise. We never promise you that you're going to swim in gold. No, we prefer to give you realistic or even pessimistic figures. So when we deliver, you're actually going to be even happier than what you expected.
This is what this company really do, yes. I'm working with some more companies, not working, but I know some companies. I try to work with only trustable companies. Our company works, and we try to choose because some are promising. I know that one of the company a very similar project and promising for one bedroom apartment that the customer will get 150-70 pounds per night. So per one night, and they are telling that there will be 70 or 80% busy. So it's not logical, you know, but some people trust in these things. So I like to see the reality, to give people real numbers, real things. So that's why I like this company, because it's really big. I remember they have 25 already built projects, yes, and
27
still developed already, and 8 now developing. So in this side, in this green side of North Cyprus, it's the biggest company.
Yeah, I can actually show you like a map of our projects. You will think that we just took the whole area because we have many projects. Mostly they're along the coastline because we know that it's an island, seafront is limited, and of course it's the most precious part of the land that everyone wants. And especially we're mostly focusing on European market. So people come from, for example, Scandinavian countries. So they want to have like a lot of sunshine, but they want to enjoy the sea to the maximum because they come from colder countries.
Of course, they're waiting to come here. Now it's very different. Like we joke here, real estate agencies, they don't need to be here real estate agencies because Cyprus sells it itself. You don't have to sell it. It sells itself. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
but
beautiful.
developers have to do all the work still. We put a lot of work in designing our projects. We try to make everyone with its own concept, with its unique style or like a unique characteristic. So, and this one is something that we have never done before. We're very excited. It's already more than 50% sold. So I'm super hyped.
Maybe there is Asus has some questions more. Maybe what is else here? Asus, Nicholas, maybe you have some questions, and maybe others have something.
Det är bara att säga, det är bara att skriva allt ni vill veta. Varsågod, skriva frågor. Säga vad ni behöver veta. Jo.
Yes.
Allt är klart.
How long did it look?
That's probably lockdown, if I'm correct. So like the quarantine. Yeah, right now we're looking at about 10 days, regardless basically from which country you're coming from. So you're going to be based in a hotel. But starting from April, if you have the vaccination, for example, you should be able to just come and you don't need anything, like you will not be staying in the quarantine. Cyprus as its own right now, we're not on the lockdown. We're working its business as usual, except for some small limitations, like the beauty salons don't work. My big sadness, but
But I heard on Thursday they are opening.
Yeah,
and beauty salons, yes.
And that's just to show you that here it's a very safe country in different aspects. Like we always say that can tell you my own experience. Many of our clients come here specifically because it's so safe. They don't have to worry about their children. And especially when they come like from bigger cities where it's like so hectic and every single step of your child, you have to be with them and you have to worry, be on the phone. Here, we don't have that at all. But there's a different aspect to this. North Cyprus has dealt with the pandemic very, very well. Our numbers are low. And we just came down from the second lockdown, but it was only like 2.5 weeks. The government is actually quite successful in dealing with the pandemic as well. So
they're
it's
doing
safe.
Really good with that corona here. And people listen, hear what the government says. For example, if it's lockdown, it means it's lockdown. It's was strange for me because I'm now living here in Cyprus too. Nobody is outside. It's strange for me because normally I'm from Lithuania, and there usually people go outside. You know, they just don't care about lockdown. Not everybody, of course, but here they said you'll have lockdown for 2 or 3 weeks. Everybody listens, and then you're able to do everything again. You know, because it lockdown. They announced the lockdown when it was about 60, 70 people who get sick every day. Yes, so it's not much. Now it is about 20, 25, I think. So they're planning to open again, and they like don't do like long lockdowns. They just lockdown, real lockdown for short term. Everybody get well, and then again all economic goes on. And what is more, what I like about Cyprus is about economics here. It's really like a lot of opportunities to start business, because like in one side it is like, for me it's 20 years before like it was in Lithuania or some other European countries in some kind of and really for example, the customers, some of them which we decide talking about investing for real estate, for the vacations or for renting, for investing, I always suggest them some kind of business. You can do here some beauty business, like with Leila, we discussed with one customer. He is interested in bringing here some stuff to help people, because it's there is no such things here. Not many things is here. With other, we're talking about opening here water activities. Really, it's a lot of opportunities here. And about the safety, um, I heard stories that people don't lock the doors, don't lock the cars. I traveled a lot. I didn't see so safe really. Myself, I have 2 times sit not into my car. It was a similar car, but I just sit into the other car. I tried to turn on, but look, that's not my car, so I went out to my car. Of course, I sit to Toyota. My wife likes to sit to Mercedes new. It's totally only the color is the same, but she goes to Mercedes. Yes, yeah, she has a.
Knowing Gitaria, I'm not surprised, Andrius.
Yes,
She likes nice shoes and nice cars.
yeah. Yes, so about the doors, I always come home and I lock the doors, and when the friends comes to me, they are surprised, why you are locked. I said, I don't know, I'm used to it. I always lock the doors when I come home. We never do that. We even leave the keys outside our apartment. Yes, so this is really quite safe. The why it is so because of course of Cypriots. Cypriots are so very different from Turkish people. Very different. Believe me, they are totally different. It's totally different nations. I say these are all nations are good. Cypriots are very nice. Let's say they are not. You won't get like going to the sea. They don't grab you. Don't suggest you something. Buy something. No, everything is very nice here. What is more about safety? A lot of cameras in the streets, in the shops, everywhere. Like I was joking, if I won't remember what I was doing last time, I will go to the shops and they will show me everything everywhere I was. Yes, so about safety, it's really good. Yes,
Yeah,
so this is my short interruption.
I can give my own experience as well. I'm originally from Ukraine, but I've moved to North Cyprus many years ago. Of course, sometimes I go back because my family is still there. I miss my parents a lot, but it's very showing, like obvious. When I'm walking, I'm like so relaxed, and they say like, "What are you doing? Like you have to keep your like purse and your phone, or it's gonna get stolen." And I'm like, "What are you talking about? Like, why? Why?" Because here I've left my phone or somewhere like in a cafe or a restaurant a couple of times. You come back several hours later, it's there waiting for you. Sometimes it's still on the same table. They don't even touch. But like, yeah, the life here really, really relaxes you.
But to feel that really, it's difficult to tell everything. You have just to come to see, to live, to feel it, because in words it's not possible to say. It's totally different. Like for several years, I didn't know about Cyprus so much. When I'm staying here for about 1 year, so I'm starting to know and starting to like more and more. So maybe there is some more questions. Hello, who didn't talk with us? Asa wrote us. Asus, Nikas. So I want to thank you for everybody for joining us, for listening to us. If you want some information, please write to our email. You can call there is a number in the chat. You can call by Viber, WhatsApp, Telegram, other. We have in Facebook. This is the globusinvest.eu or real estate in North Cyprus. You can contact us. We could arrange a personal meeting to explain something more, because we try to speak everything just about everything. We can speak exactly about apartments, about some paying plans in details. Yes. What is more, I don't know if we mentioned, but we have a special deal, special proposal. I don't know how to say it. Let's say who will reserve an apartment till the April 1st will get for not only the bank transfer from the airport and vacations for the first viewing, but more 1 week free accommodations in North Cyprus. So right as will be the first. Yes. Yeah, so thank you very much. And thank you, Leila. Thank you, Victoria. Thank you, Heli, Asu, Sasa,
Nicholas
Nicholas, yes.
Johansson.
Thank you,
I
everybody.
hope I pronounced it correctly. I'm sorry if
Nicholas,
I didn't
yes.
do well, but thank you everyone for your time, for your attention, for your questions. Please contact us if you have more questions.
Yes. Okay.
Tack till er alla för att ni har varit med oss idag. Kontakta oss genom samtal, mail, Globus hemsida, så hjälper vi er med resten lite mer privat. Tack så mycket och vi hörs snabbt. Hej då!
Okay.
Tack.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.